Intermittent reinforcement is one tactic that a narcissistic individual will use to keep people trapped in their cycle. And when it comes to a narcissist cycle, they follow very similar patterns of idolizing somebody, devaluing them, offering that intermittent reinforcement, replacing them, discarding them, smearing their name, and then hoovering them back into their games. And they can have lots of different people within their lives at different stages of that cycle. When it comes to the narcissist intermittent reinforcement, it is that pattern of reward and punishment, not because you've done anything wrong as such, but in order for them to coercively control you into living life on their terms. They're looking to condition you to behave in a certain way around them, to make sure that they're your one and only and your number one, and that you just agree with them and validate them. They're looking to keep you emotionally invested in the relationship with them. They will alternate between positive and negative behaviour, which creates that sense of uncertainty within our lives. A narcissistic individual will go all out to idolize you, and through their idolization, they're usually love bombing you. And then when you're no longer reciprocating in a manner that they believe that they're entitled to, you can have children together, and you might just need to put your children before them for a moment, and they get offended. And then they begin to devalue you, so that you feel like you're worth less than that you are, and they can feel superior to you. However, they don't want to devalue you too much, because they still want that attention from you. So when they've devalued you to a point where you're no longer playing their games, they might start love bombing you all over again to reel you back into the relationship. And it might not be you. They might be devaluing you, but their main source of supply that they're idolizing and love bombing might no longer be giving them the attention that they believe they're entitled to. So they will go all out to re-idolize you, to punish that person, to begin the devaluation cycle on that person. A narcissistic individual will go all out to future fake with you. They'll mirror you. They'll get to know everything you would like out of your life, and then they will match it like for like, usually your strongest desires, claiming that they want those things too. So you do not want to let them down, because you know how passionate you are about achieving those things. And they future fake to keep you hooked. Future faking is where they're going to promise you your dreams in your future to get their needs met in the present. So in the present moment, they're going to promise you something that they will fail to deliver. They're going to make those long-term plans with you to keep you hooked. Yet they will fail to follow through. They will change their mind. They will blame you. They will claim that they never said that to you. And then when you've just about had enough, they'll say, oh, hang on, if we just do this, then maybe next year. It's always a tomorrow away with a narcissist, unless they really need to pull out all the stops because they've got nobody that they're love bombing at that moment, and you're their only source of supply. But then they will do it for you, and then they will resent you. And they also expect that eternal gratitude. They put a roof over your head, even if they're the ones that just moved in with you within a day, well, with no notice. They will gaslight you, so they will go all out to deny and distort facts so that they can remain in charge of any given situation. They will go all out to dismiss you, ignore you, minimize things, minimize your needs, your feelings, your accomplishments. And then all of a sudden, when you stop going to them, they get offended that you're the one that's not giving them the information they need to exploit you. And when they need that information to exploit you, they will quite happily suddenly look invested in you and suddenly look like they're paying attention to the things that you would like to do. But there's those subtle digs, those little devaluations to make you question and doubt yourself. You go and explain your feelings to them, and they'll accuse you of overreacting, of being too sensitive. Whatever information you feed a narcissist, later down the line they will use against you. Yet they will alternate between dismissing and ignoring you to then showering you with attention, from idolizing you to devaluing you. They will go all out to shower you with that attention, affection and support when they are idolizing you. They will make you feel so special. And then when they feel like it, when they're not getting their needs met, when there's a new source of supply, they will withhold attention, affection and support. They will disappear on you. They will ghost you. They will fall silent on you for not readily agreeing with them. And when you've just about had enough, they'll start showering you with that attention, affection and support again, to the point where you become so emotionally dependent on them. Due to their devaluation, you seek the validation from them, not recognizing that their behavior is bringing you down. With a narcissistic individual and their intermittent reinforcements, they are looking to keep you hanging on to the hope of something that will never be. They want you to hang on to the hope so you don't recognize that you're holding on to absolute nothing, because with that intermittent reinforcement, with that breadcrumbing, they get you right where they want you. And it's very challenging walking away from narcissistic individuals. There's varying degrees, and with some the threats and intimidation, with others it's just that fear of walking away with absolutely nothing, or the fear of what they might do next. However, breaking free, as challenging as it is, once you get there, you can make it very rewarding. With many, you do have to keep yourself safe. However, you can start to build a new life for you. Those dreams, those desires, those hopes you have, you can lose your dependency on the narcissist that they've created within you and start achieving those dreams for you. And it takes time, because we're building a new pattern of memories within our mind. So where a narcissistic individual, you're used to having them around a special occasion, yet they ruin the special occasion, yet it feels weird without them there. You have to create a special occasion now that goes as well as it can do in life, so that the next year when it comes round, you have a better memory of it. And whenever a narcissistic individual comes back, you have to remember the toxic times so that you're no longer drawn back into their games. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the description for people reading through, into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support of the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around narcissistic individuals. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.